Let's just keep rolling along here to Israel now. Okay, welcome back to your Caribou Data Science channel, Israel. Before we get started, if you are watching this video on YouTube, by all means, click on that subscribe button. Click on that like button, very important. We need to get our likes up. And also, finally, click on that share button. Share the video on Facebook and Twitter. You can also copy and paste the link to this video into an email or text message, okay? Is anybody actually lurking over here? Nobody I actually see. Now, some of those you just saw there were apparently are bots. I don't know what the bots actually do, but anyway. So here we are back over at Israel. Israel's numbers, apparently Israel just closed the country down again on December. I mean, how long is this going to go on? At what point do we simply accept the fact that COVID-19 is never going to go away and get on with life? Why are we treating COVID-19 cases of death different from cancer or heart disease? Okay, that's what I don't understand. The other thing about this, the drug companies are getting filthy rich off of this disease. Think about it. If we continue to have variant after variant, the drug companies are going to look going to make King Midas look like a pauper. All right. But anyway, enough of that nonsense. Let's get on with Israel's COVID-19 situation. Okay, you can see Israel currently has 1,360. What is it? Let's just say 1.36 million cases, 8,241 deaths. You can see that India's yearly cases have passed probably double 2021 cases, and Israel's COVID-19 deaths have passed 2020. But as I always say, don't panic over these because these numbers by themselves are very misleading. Okay, let's see what's really going on here. Let's take a look at. Okay, you can see here that Israel's cases spiked on January 27th at 11,934 cases for a single day. Then you had this big declining pattern here, double digits down, double, triple digits down and through here, through the spring and summer, uh, before spiking again up here on September the 8th at 22,291 cases for a single day. Let's see if we can get the, let me zoom in here. What you can see here now is that for the 14-day period ending December 23rd, Israel is averaging 1,745 cases per day. Let's take a look at daily deaths. Now, this says a 70 moving average, but I'm not really sure that's what it is. Okay? You can see that cases spiked here. Let's just try something I've been meaning to try for a while now. I keep wondering if I should do a. You know what? Let's do. Let's change these to a 14-day average. And let's only show the, let's change this. And let's only look at the averages. So we got this up here. Will this work? I don't know if I really want to do this or not, but let's just see what happens here. So we got this plus. Let's just run this again and see what happens. The trouble is that there's too much volatility in the daily numbers to really get a good picture of what's going on. So we're gonna try doing it with just okay. This isn't enough either. Let's come back to 14 to be nice, but let's just come back to 7. Okay. You know, I keep trying to decide whether to go with a moving average in order to get a more general picture of how the numbers are looking on average. The key word being on average. So for the 14-day period, actually for the 7-day period, right? Okay. Now here's the question: is this 7-day average useful? Well, what it does, it cuts to, remember our motto, right? The trend is our friend. And what the 7-day average does, it gives us a better idea of how the numbers are trending. You can see for the 7-day period ending January 11th, uh, Israel is averaging 9,000 cases per day. But those fall all the way down to the triple, to the mid to low triple digits down here. But we're having a big spike, and what this is over here for the 7-day period ending September the 1st, Israel was averaging 11,918 cases per day for the previous 7 days before falling all the way back down to here. And on December 23rd, for the 7-day period ending December 23rd, Israel was averaging 1,745 cases per day. Of course, we can come on down here. I'm not sure if I'm going to change all these yet. I just want to take a look at that. What do you think? Do you think this is more useful because we don't see all the volatility here? You think what about that? Anyway, on deaths, Israel's deaths spiked on January 27th at 92 deaths. Then down in through here, spring and summer, they dropped down to single digits, low double digits, before spiking up again here on spiking back up here on September the 8th at 56 deaths for a single day. And we can see here that for the 7-day period ending December the 23rd, Israel is only averaging 2 deaths per day. All right. Again, big decline, crazy low deaths. This year would be 10,000 cases per week. Look at how many weeks they were under 10,000 per week before the big spike back up over here was 60,000 cases for 1 week here, falling back down again below 10,000 deaths here. Hopefully, for the last 2 weeks of the month, we may see a bit of a decline in COVID-19 cases in Israel. Now, what about up here? Big declining pattern. This is 50 deaths. Look at all the weeks, spring and summer, when the Israel's deaths were below 50 deaths per week, followed by this decline here, 200 deaths, and now they're falling back down again below 50 deaths for a single week. Okay, what about monthly cases? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 months, 5 months in a row, we had a decline in COVID-19 cases after the first year. Now we're having 1, 2, it looks like 3 months in a row we have a decline in COVID-19 cases ending up the year. Deaths, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 months in a row we had a decline. Israel had a decline in COVID-19. Hey, the Cedar Prince, how are you, friend? Yes, I am. I'm doing quite well. I'm doing a few COVID-19 analysis reports. I'm wrapping up Israel right here. Then I go on. I do Ohio, Portugal, Sweden, and the U.S. So how did your stream go last night after I left? Okay, yeah, sure. Let's take a look at your COVID-19 deaths. Look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months in a row you had a decline in COVID-19 deaths. Almost 6 months, then 1, 2, 3 months in a row. Now you go end up the year, it looks like, with a third straight month decline in COVID-19 deaths in Israel. After I left you last night, I went out and I spent a few moments on Yuka's stream last night about 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that, just to say hi to her. I'll just mention to all my Twitch followers, I'm going to go back to a 5-day week reporting cycle. I'm only going to be generating these reports Monday to Friday, and Monday's numbers will include the COVID-19 vaccine numbers. Okay, so this takes care of the numbers for Israel. Uh, so what are you up to today, Cedar Prince? Are you working? Are you working for a living today? Are you on vacation? What's going on? Okay, so this concludes the report for Israel for today. Again, don't if you follow me on YouTube, be sure to click on that subscribe button, the like button, and also click on the share button. Share this video with your friends and your family today, okay?